Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where we are about to draw the Warlord card and engage in the grand finale of Last Bastion.
Except we're not, because his thing is full.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy cow, I didn't even realize. Oh no, that was a foolish oversight. So it's Michael's turn, but because his board is full, we're actually going to delete a card from the bottom of the deck, which is not super helpful.
Right now.
So we only got 6 cards in
Okay.
the Warlord now.
That's okay, because we will kill him so fast.
So fast.
Right. So, I think...
Yes? Oh, you have to give up a token. Oh, you have none. Ha, good.
What I think I will do is... Who would like to move? Do you want to move here, Mike? Or does Chris want to move here?
No, I think we both want to stay in the middle so that we can try and kill the thing that appears, right?
Right, but I think we probably want him to appear here, because then you can use this when you attack him.
We can't decide, though. Unless it's a green.
Oh, yeah, I don't actually even know what color he is.
No.
Well, who's going to draw him? You're going to draw
Chris
him,
is
which
gonna
means he's
draw
probably
him.
going to go on your board. Oh,
No, it
depends what colour it is.
It's a colour. There's no. It'll go. It's either going to.
Right, but if he's black or blue, he'll go on your board.
Yeah, sure.
And if he's another color, if he's green, we can choose.
I actually think I know what colour he is, so I'm not going to say anything because I shouldn't know.
Indeed, I actually forgot.
Well, what I was going to do was I was going to try and get rid of these people. Just for space and to... so we don't lose tokens. Or do you think that's a waste?
Well, I was just going to suggest, Michael, this is kind of a funny sort of gamey thing, but why don't you...
Try to kill these two?
No, actually, I was going to say you could rig it, but then...
So where he has to come out. Oh, we know where he comes out.
Well, yeah, I was going to say he
Move
could
stuff
use
around.
this to move stuff around, but he'd have to fill up your board and then you'd fall over, you know? And that's not really ideal. Although, to be fair, I'm the one with the tokens, so... But you can't even use the net, so it would sort of put you out of the game for like a whole
Well, no, I
round.
can go here and generate stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd have to stand up and then you...
Oh, right, yeah, I don't think I want to be knocked over if
Yeah.
possible.
That's what I mean. So we want to try and avoid that, really, which means the monster's most likely to spawn here. So I'm just trying to think what Michael could do that's useful, really.
He could go over here and generate tokens.
Yeah, I suppose you could go down into the corner and just generate some tokens.
Yeah, the only thing is though, we said earlier on we thought maybe you could give them to anybody. We
Yeah.
have checked between episodes and you can't give them. You have the person who activates the market has to take them.
But Michael he's got the extra movement, so he could still go and do that and generate the tokens and then just come and support us. I mean, I don't think killing these guys is particularly useful.
We really want to focus on the big bad.
Unless you're freeing up space, but it just depends how many rounds we think it's going to take us to kill him, because
he might have something that.
I'm going to lose tokens, though, by the time it
oh
comes
yeah,
around to me.
okay, maybe do kill them, because I mean, the only thing is you roll and completely
Actually,
with it.
yeah, we have to kill him. Otherwise, we're going to keep losing our.
Oh, cards off the
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah, no, absolutely. Do it.
So, right.
Please roll the blue.
Come on.
Yes, 3 blue. Wow.
Oh, you get. Wow. Okay. Well, that's still good.
Okay, so he's dead.
Oh,
Okay.
And now you've got 2 move.
No.
Now you've got 2 move.
Right. So, where shall I...
Middle.
I still think it's best for him to come down here and generate tokens
Be
and
ready
bring
to do
them
it
to
next
us.
turn. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh my god, we didn't go to the middle. It's so weird.
Okay.
So yellow doesn't do anything because yellow still hasn't. I don't think we've ever done anything on yellow's turn.
No.
Weird.
No, we've weirdly had very few yellow monsters. Maybe they're all on the bottom. I don't know.
Maybe, and we discarded 4 because we only have 3 players.
I mean, the
but
first thing we killed was yellow, but
we discarded these 4 cards, but I think, and we even looked at them at the start of the game actually to use as examples.
Yeah, and they
but I
weren't-
can't remember. I don't think they were all yellow.
maybe just one. So here's the surprise guest warlord. Dun 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 dun. Dun. It's a spooky one because it's Wu Fang.
Oh my god!
Oh,
He
it's
needs multiple
black.
colors.
He's from the Ghost Stories. He's the warlord in Ghost Stories. That's why this is fun. He was in Essen promo.
Is he the only thing in the card in the whole game who requires different colors?
Maybe.
Look at here are the other warlords.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
the only
he is.
multicolored one.
That's interesting.
Ooh, also, what does he do? I don't even know what that is.
Does it mean every player draws a monster?
Hey, don't know. Anyway, he's a black monster, so he goes in here.
We don't know what it does. We have to find out what it does.
Yep. So Wu Feng's going to bring monsters into play from the discard pile, which makes sense because he's the ghost man. He raises the dead.
That makes perfect sense. So he does it. He does it immediately upon entering. So
Yeah, and then once every turn till we kill him.
So you just shuffle those together, I suppose.
You could just give those a big shuffle, and then we'll just create a new draw pile.
That's kind of
Also,
cool.
his urn will restore a wounded character. So if we kill him, if we were playing on super difficult mode and we had 3 warlords, which we're not doing, then we would actually put his card by the side of the board, and he would become a magical urn that a player who had come back from the dead, whose board would be flipped over onto the wounded side. Sorry, Chestnut. And like this, they would lose their hero ability. So you could use Wu Feng's urn to actually flip their board back over to the good side, and they would get a Cult Arms token as well. So
And I think it's the only way in the whole game to do that.
yeah, I've never seen anything else that does that, so that's pretty cool. Essentially, it's a resurrects Chestnut or Soko.
That's a fun nod to Ghost Stories right there.
Yeah,
So,
Right, so
does he go on Chris's board?
Yes, he goes there.
he does, because he's a black card.
I actually misremember. I thought he was red maybe because the art is red, so I thought he was going to go here. Oh no!
I had a...
I wanted him.
Yeah, oh dear.
Well, do you know what? We've actually been incredibly lucky in the fact that all the monsters out don't do anything
Yes.
when we activate our turn.
Yes. Well, that's obviously careful planning and also the good use of the net.
I think I might just
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead and draw anyway.
So we just pick one?
Yeah.
Dun 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 ba.
Black.
Oh, okay. It's the gatekeeper.
Oh, that's really bad because it's going to kill our timer.
He brings out another monster.
Yep.
Right, and this was Chris's card, wasn't it? So
Not here. 100% not there.
well, then he has to go on my board
Yeah,
because
we
if we
don't
put him
want
up
it there,
there,
yeah, put him there, take
well,
them.
we're going to wind up with 2 of these activated anyway because then we have to draw another monster, right?
Oh god.
We have actually really. Oh no!
All right, so this is Dread Fury, and he stops you using tokens.
On him only, though, right? Or is it just tokens?
No, I think he brings this into play,
Yeah.
which means we can't use tokens till he's dead.
Let's double check that's okay. The players cannot use equipment tokens in combat for as long as this monster remains in play. The players place the corresponding counter on the Horde card as a reminder. So you place on the card, actually, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this is unbelievably terrible.
It's your turn, though, right, Chris?
It lives here. Yeah, I have to kill him.
Yep. So you have to go up here,
Why
use
don't
your
you change the
ability
banner
to
to
change the
black?
line,
100%.
and then kill that guy.
Yep. This is incredibly obvious.
Black.
That was unbelievably terrible timing. What a time to draw this dude. Oh, sorry, that dude.
Yeah.
Wow, do that.
I mean, and the gatekeeper was also a bit of a jerk 'cause he's the one that brought out the other dude.
Yeah. And Wu Feng was the one who got back the gatekeeper.
Yes.
Thank goodness, I saw the other two first.
saw the
So
other
there's
two.
one white and plus the banner that kills this guy, which is.
And you get a
good.
call to arms token.
Yeah, because the banner doesn't count as a token, right? Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna.
the banner doesn't count as a token, right?
No. It's
Okay.
it specifically refers to weapons tokens.
Yes, it does indeed. So I get a call to arms.
Yeah.
I could use it straight away.
I think you should use it straight away to do something
Yeah,
useful.
maybe. So he actually has double blacks. So actually, that's a good one for him to be on.
You're gonna fall over as well,
Yep.
but at least Michael can move you.
Yeah, I could. What should I do? I could heal you.
I'm gonna lose wounds, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I could place this.
This,
out.
yeah, I think this is the thing to do.
Or I could give you a token.
Yeah, so you could give me a token. I'll get a token on my turn as well. That actually means on my turn,
Yes, you're-
I will be quite
Yeah.
pretty good odds on killing him,
I'm doing that. So I'll just
provided
give you a yellow.
I don't draw a monster that does something horrible to me.
I think this makes sense, dude. I'll give you a yellow. You can, for example, take a blue, and you only need then a green.
red.
I'm not even going to draw a card anyway. It's my turn, and I'm going to lose a heart.
Hang on, is that everything? Yes, that. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, everything. Pure turn. You lose a heart, as you said, because you. Well, actually, before that, these activate don't do anything. Actually,
Yeah.
so you lose a heart.
I checked it.
Cool.
So now I'm going to get a token. So I guess I will take.
Red or blue?
It doesn't even matter. Odds are all the same. And then I'll move in here.
Okay.
And I shall murder Wu Feng. Get him, Soko. All right. I need. This. The odds are here are pretty good.
You need a blue or a white. Yes!
Did it.
Just to
Nailed.
make sure you got so that white is a blue. You're using the blue,
Yeah.
right?
And then I've got the other 3 colors there,
You've got
plus a
the-
black token, plus the
So
banner.
the green, the yellow, the red, the blue, the black, the banner. Yeah, he is dead. Deadified.
Yeah. Do we have to like? Is that it? Are we won? Or do we have to keep going until the deck's done?
Immediately win the game.
So we've immediately won.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes.
Good team.
Screw you, Fang, Fu Wang,
Wu Fang.
That's
Wu
the
Fang.
one.
I cannot believe how well we did in this.
No,
that
I'm
was
struggling.
shockingly proficient.
Yes. Even with a few whiffs in there.
We definitely played that correctly, didn't we? God, I hope so. Wow.
Yeah. Now we're
Yeah.
just checking.
Yep. Yeah, look, see action of the neutral board, full board, activate the board's hero, but you do not. Yeah, you don't draw for the oak guy, yeah.
Yeah, we are 100% convinced we must have done that wrong, because here at Radio City Play, we don't often...
And that was the second hardest difficulty.
Yep. In the third hardest difficulty, you add another Warlord.
But we didn't have
The hardest
two
difficulty.
Warlords.
Yes.
Did we have two Warlords in Essen?
Yeah.
No.
No,
we didn't.
that's
We had
only one.
Just the one. And that was so much harder.
Yeah. I wonder if it does scale up on 4 players.
I think it must do, right? Because
It felt a lot harder on 4 players than on the 3. But I don't necessarily know why.
But the thing is, you're actually drawing as many cards in relation to as many turns you
Players.
have,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're actually, in theory, it should almost be harder because it's actually, well, no, not harder. Actually, it should be the same, right?
Yeah. I mean, you've got an extra player ability as well, which as
Maybe we were just very
discussed there.
lucky with the
I think it was. I think a lot of it was learning the game better, because at Essen although we did win, it was very stressful and very close. And what we learned, I think there are sort of like 3 key things. And the one thing we did at Essen, which we did here, was sort of put the monsters out in a useful order.
The corners, yeah.
But the things we did incorrectly at Essen, I think, was the tokens. We didn't use the tokens.
Yeah,
as well as we
over-reliance
could have.
on dice.
Over-reliance on dice,
Yeah.
and actually, I think that the second point, which is just...
And I suppose it...
Well, and the second point at Essen, I think, was actually we underestimated the grasp of evil, and we're often like really struggling to get them off of the board. Which
I
meant,
don't remember that necessarily.
well, it seemed like we always had our player abilities shut down.
Yeah, you certainly did. Yeah.
Maybe it's the board layout is benefited.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we had a better board layout. I don't know. I can't remember our board layout last time at all, really.
Yeah.
I think we did get some very lucky dice rolls early in this game as well, which helped us carry tokens through to the middle.
That's true.
We had a bunch of we never had this many tokens at Essen.
No.
Well, that's what I suppose.
And we were feeling them very much at the end there, not having them.
Yeah,
With the monsters.
Yeah.
Every time things were going bad, it was like, oh, there's no tokens. And yeah. I mean, what were the monsters that we missed? Maybe all the hard monsters are on the bottom of this deck. Well, there's a tough monster. Oh, zombie. You like him, Michael. Look, he's got a sword in him. So he's a nice easy one. Oh, the Pathfinder's not too bad, although this sucks. And there's the tough red one.
Yeah.
It looks like there's only 4. There's only one enemy of each color with 4.
Yeah, because four's almost a war.
So the 2 that we discarded, I looked before they went back
and there's
in.
another skull slinger.
So the 2 that I looked at before they went back in was the really tough yellow one and the really tough green one.
Oh my god! So basically, we killed
sorry,
the tough
What do you
green
mean
one.
we went back in?
It was like that one.
These were the ones we took off the bottom of the deck.
Oh, I see.
Shard Troll. He's not. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, he's not great.
And that,
he's tough.
Was it that one?
No, we killed. That's the first monster we killed in the game.
Is it?
Oh, it was that one.
Ah,
The tough yellow.
Hope
really?
Hunter.
So we actually missed out on the tough, on 2 of the tough ones, or 3 of the tough ones, is it?
no, we killed the tough blue one and the tough green one.
Alright, but half we missed out
Yeah.
on. And there was
So-
3 of them, black one as well. Where's the tough black one?
I don't think there is a tough black one.
No, maybe not.
The Mind Crusher, I think, is the worst
They're the
black
4
one.
that weren't in the game at all. Moderate difficulty. Like, for example, one of the ones who locks up the tokens.
Dread Fury. Yeah, thank God we only had one of those.
So we
Dread
did get
Furies
quite
to do it.
fortunate in that. The other warlords,
Guys, we're going to go through the Warlords now. If you don't want to see them all for spoilers reasons, then skip ahead for 5 minutes. That won't take that long.
No, I didn't intend to.
I'll put a time code in.
Here we go.
Oh my god, look at that. That sucks.
Why?
The black one.
I don't know, just look at all
It
that.
doesn't suck any more than the 5 reds.
Oh yeah, wow. Those guys are super tough. And when you could have that.
Archdemon of Torment. Oh, he's 2 exit effects, a good one and a bad one.
Oh, the Draco Lich is so cute.
He's so cute.
Look at the little hands.
He's not too bad. What's this guy? The Dream Eater.
Jolly.
He's quite cool, actually.
Oh, when he comes into play, everyone falls down because they're sleepy.
That could be really bad. That could just delay you for long enough to really.
Yeah, that could
mess you
really
up.
just mess you up.
The Armored Giant. Look at that.
Oh, he's so cool. Whenever you
Everyone
can,
loses a token.
yeah, and he can't be killed with whites. That's
Very bad for a boss.
He's super tough to kill.
Yeah. And then he keeps spawning monsters constantly.
He's not good.
That's actually really bad because he
Yeah, because you can't shut that off.
and that can eat your timer.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Wu Fang is worse.
Oh
than
my
that.
god!
The Abyssal Queen.
It's a boss that stops using tokens.
Oh my
That's
god!
appalling. Although she only has 3.
Yeah,
because her banner.
So you have to use the banner to kill her.
Because it's so bad, she only has 3. Makes sense, I guess. Mother of Swarms.
Well, if she had 4, she'd be unkillable.
Yes, that's
No,
true.
she wouldn't.
No,
You'd have to roll. Yeah,
You have to roll perfectly.
Yeah, which would
Perfectly, like it
seems. Mother of Swarms.
This is the one you said it looked really bad.
some
It
of
is,
them-
oh my god, roll black die every time and 5 health.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we were very lucky with that.
I think we got very lucky.
Yeah, now I'm feeling
machinery.
better about Wu Feng.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that sucks. You need tokens to kill this guy.
Yeah,
Without
because it
tokens,
locks up a die for the entire rest of the game, basically.
God.
And finally, the Banshee Queen doing what
turns
that
off
does.
everyone's ability.
Everyone's ability. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
That's wow.
Well,
Well,
hard.
we won fair and square.
Yeah, exactly. Wu Feng still counts, although his exit ability is fantastic.
Yeah, not if he's the final boss.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't matter if he's the final.
It's still pretty cool. Yeah, cool.
Brilliant.
Well done to the very safe play team. We have defended the last bastion for the Baleful Queen.
Second time. It's 2-0 Baleful Queen.
Yeah, it's 2-0
So maybe we will go again with 3.
on the hardest difficulty. Yeah,
Nail it again.
I think we will.
So if you guys want to see us do that, or maybe even suggest some characters we could play in it, then leave comments down below and we'll see how our schedule works out.
Yeah, maybe we play with the 2 OP characters. Maybe we should have. Maybe that's why we won. We're awesome.
Yeah, this is 100% pure skill. I can tell you that. Yeah, and also Chestnut was there.
Yeah,
Chestnut's the best.
also so cool. I like it.
Everyone got a ride on Chestnut.
And on that note, I think we'll leave it for tomorrow.
So we'll be back tomorrow to do our final thoughts on Last Bastion, guys. So I hope you're excited to come join us for that. And thank you for coming on this adventure with us today.
Huzzah!
Or with us this series.
Bye.
Bye.